Okay, this is Halloween 2016 for our house. So anyone who's watching this, my friends who don't ever come over to see it, even though I offer you bourbon, my sister who can't make it here, this is what the house looks like. And also, this will help me remember for next year. I want to take you up close and personal. This is a far away look, the telescopic look, where you're going to get to see everything up close and personal. You're going to be introduced to most of the elements of the house, both so you'll get to see everything, and so I'll remember where everything was or is. Thomas is walking with me. We're going to start to the far left over here. See, the lighting is, some of the lighting's on poles this year. There's our two dogs gnawing on bones, and dog gargoyles gnawing on bones. But we're coming way over here to the area that's not very well lit. Oh, there's the mailboxes. And here are the Happy Halloween tombstones that Julia hates because they say Happy Halloween. They're not spooky enough for her. But right up above them, I don't know if you can see him, he's just gets flashed on every once in a while, is our werewolf. Thomas is going to step in his light. Thomas. You probably can't see him very well, but it's a werewolf mask on a Christmas deer. Its head moves back and forth, and I hide the deer body with palmetto leaves, and they dry out, and so it rustles when he moves, and it scares people poopless when they actually walk up on him and see him. There's a little bit of a look at him. There you go. Get down a little bit lower. Maybe you can see him moving back and forth. Women scream at him all the time. He's our animatronic piece. Now we move on down. There's our little bitty fence, which is a pain in the butt to put in with all its lights. Oh, it's not very focusing very well, is it? But here are some gravestones, and we're going to have to move out of the light. I don't know if you can see them very well. It's pretty dark. Thomas, you got to either stay behind me. You're going to block the light. So, gravestones in here. Oh, I didn't turn on these little light up gravestones. There's one down there you can't even see. I'm going to have to do something about him. These guys light up. I guess I should do that, as long as I'm showing you the full effect. And where's the thing? There we go. R.I.P. Thomas is going to turn on another one. Julia doesn't like it when things just say R.I.P. So here are the two little gargoyles gnawing on bones. They're like dog gargoyles. Each got their own light this year. LED lights, purple and orange, swirling around on them. And as I back away, there's the arch that we have every year. There's Thomas in his underwear, by the way, folks. I don't know if you can see it. On the top of the arch, I added a skull this year. I think it really, especially in the daytime, it adds a lot to it. Let's see if we can get a close-up on it here. Where's that skull? Is it going to focus on it? It seems kind of blurry. I think our nighttime stuff is, I think things are a little bit blurry here. Oh, there we go, maybe. So you're getting the ghoul up in the window too. Back away. Ooh, that'll make you sick, won't it? And we're going to move up the walkway. Looks like Thomas got those things lit up, that say, those tombstones lit up, that say R.I.P. Rest in peace. Oh, wait. Did I not show you this, Julia? Here you go, Jenny. There are our skulls hanging on the chain between the two trees. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 skulls. We used to have a few more, but a couple have broken over the years. We've had some things that happened that went wrong. Over here in the lower left-hand window, of course, we have the big ghoul in green, and we've got the strobe light on Mr. Bones there, Bucky Bones, Bargain Bucky Bones.
Oh, I thought we were putting eyes in it.
One of the eyes fell out, and they look kind of silly. We had eyes in him, Thomas was talking about. Ooh. And then up in Julia's room this year, we have a jack-o'-lantern and a red flashing light behind it. And then above the front door, this year we have the traditional ghoul that I put up there every year, Spread Eagle. But this year, in the window above the front door, we have our big 7-foot ghoul with his candles and his glowing red eyes. And I've replaced the bulbs in the chandelier in the foyer with red light bulbs, so got all that going on. Coming down to the doorway, these two ghouls on the side, we used to hang in the trees, Jenny, but this year I didn't want to get them in the trees, so I put them beside the... Thomas, I really wish you'd go put on some clothes if you're going to be in the video. Walking around in your underwear is not cool. To the left is a gargoyle that I got at Target, and I wish I'd bought two. Terry fussed at me for buying one, and then Target stopped having their outdoor area, and I was never able to get a second one. So he's a loner, a single guy. So the two guys there. Got the skulls on the spikes, and skulls on pikes, I guess, not spikes. And in the window over here, can you see our strobe light on the severed head? There he is. The first year we got him, we put him in a fish tank. Looked just like, had to weight him down, but he looked just like one of the heads in Walking Dead the governor had. This year he's just hanging in the window with the strobe light. It's the window that the big ghoul above the door occupied for the last couple of Halloweens we decorated. And up in Thomas's old room, we have a strobe going with actually a flashing bike light. And it's a bloody curtain. It's actually a bloody shower curtain thing. Bought it at Michael's on sale, 70% off. And we'll go back to the front door here. When we get into the front door, it's going to be a little tough to see. Got the two skulls. Oh, I didn't turn them on. Whoa! So, got that guy going crazy. He's on a motion sensor. He won't shut up. I'm going to turn these guys on. Well, this is going to be in There we go. Pain in the butt to turn on. There we go. Both of them on. Okay. Well, you can see the glowing chandelier in the background there. Got two LED skulls right there. And I'll back away. Got this skull down here that's going crazy because of that little guy above him. Both are censored. I think one's setting off the other. Over here to the left, he's not going off very well, but there we go. I love that thing. I don't know how I'm going to go off better. The sensor on it isn't as good as on the others. And then we have this little fake doorbell. Let's back away. I'm getting tired of hearing that guy scream. To our left, we have the coffin. I have to put a better light in it. Can't see it very well. There's a hand sticking out if there's a skeleton in there. Need to have a better light in it. Have to do something about that. And the gate with the lights around it, and the two skulls on the gate. It's two little skeleton devil dogs there, and the gargoyle. I don't know how well you can see him, Jenny. He's on the guarding the gate in front. And then down there, there's a candle that will light on Halloween, and it's got black roses and these black leaves, wreaths around it. And as we back off, this is the pirate walkway, pirate skull walkway on either side. There's pirate skulls on either side of the walkway. And you go up through there. And you go back, and so this is the way you walk out. Here's somebody slowing down to look at the house. So we'll go back out and make the turn to the left. Got the two skulls under the tree, two skeletons under the tree this year. Usually we put under that tree, we use the chain, and we would put this guy right over here. The guy lying down there, I don't know if you can see him, it's probably too dark. Let me see if I can get down in there and see him. Yeah, there you see him. We'd put him down there with, I don't know if you can see the crow on him, the crow eating him, Jenny, but we'd put crows on him like they're picking the flesh off his bones. But this year he's over here. A little bit tougher to see. I may have to put a little bit more lights there because we've changed the lighting this year. Some things are a little more difficult to see. Got the two skeletons there. Got Bloody Mary back there in the back. She's got a nice orange light on her. Shows up well. She's a nice juxtaposition for the green guy in the corner over there. Oh, there's a nice shot of the skulls for you, Jenny, so you have a good idea what the skulls look like. And then if you look up in what used to be Julia's old room, we've got two ghouls up there. Let me see if I can zero in on those guys. There we go. They used to hang on the trees out here. Oh, it was focused, now it's not. There's one. They've got a flashing bike light in each one of those. And then we just have the cemetery. Let's back away here. The cemetery, like a gorilla skull or vampire skull right there. We've got some skulls on top of some of the gravestones, like on Ben Better and I'm a Goner. And over here on the Count Dracula, here's lies Rusty, Dead and Dusty. My buddy Rusty would like that. Got the one that says got milk, and milk's wiped out, and it says blood's written across it in red. A new addition this year for us, Jenny, is, or are, our little evil gnomes. Here's one of them. He's the zombie gnome. And Julia just loves this one right over here that I'm going to show you. This guy is, they call him Stabby. There's Stabby. Come on, focus. There we go. There's Stabby, sitting on a skull, bloody knife behind his back. A nice little gnome. Dug deep right here. I repaired our obelisk. It was looking kind of bad. I repaired it and raised it up and gave it a new, it never had anything as a stone in front of it before, and so now it's got its stone that says, "Here lies Joe Niagara, overdosed on Viagra." And then there's the angel with her candles all in front of her, and the two smaller angels in front. Got her own little fence. Have I left anything out for you? That's probably got about all of it. Got deceased over there. I'm gonna an RIP tombstone. I believe that's got just about the entire thing. I'll back away from it. I don't think I've forgotten anything. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what it looks like. I wish you were here to enjoy Halloween with us and see all this stuff. Oh, sometimes it seems like the focus isn't great. Maybe it is. Here's the view from down here. To make sure no one trips over my cords that are there for my lights, I'll put up a caution tape between these poles here in the utility strip for Halloween night. And we'll just walk back that way. I'm gonna have to turn everything off. Stuff that runs on batteries, I like to turn off until Halloween night so it lasts. There's the doorway again. Backing away, got the flashing lights. Kind of spooky. Got a good spooky ambiance, I think. I think you'd enjoy it, sister. And is there anything else to add here? Oh, left out the hanging skeleton. He's made out of latex. He's not holding up that great. I don't know if you can even see him. You can kind of see his outline there with the green light behind him. Usually I'll have put a light on him. I guess I could try and put a light up on him. But he's hanging from the tree there. Far more noticeable during the daytime than he is at night. I may need to adjust that light up a little bit so he can be seen. Julia likes him. I wasn't going to put him up because he's about to fall apart. So he's hanging on by a thread. I've already had to give him a new backbone with a piece of PVC pipe, and because his head was just going to pull off. And I can hear the old good old werewolf over here moving. He's going to scare people. He's probably my favorite because he's so spooky. You can't even see him, can you? Yeah, you can't see him. I zoomed in too much, but so that's about it, sis. I love you. I'm sorry you're not here to, share Halloween with us. This is what the house looks like. Is it focusing back in? Yeah, it's focusing back in now. Lots of lights. Lots of tombstones. Down the street's our neighbor. They do a nice graveyard too. I'm not going to take you on a tour of their graveyard. Well, I'll walk down to it. So this is our neighbor's graveyard. Neighbor's graveyard. It's easier for them to set up their graveyard. They don't have a sidewalk. If I didn't have that darn sidewalk, I could put up a much better graveyard. I'd have a lot more room. Having that sidewalk's a real pain. Terry loves having the sidewalk, not me. I complain about it all the time. It means more edging for me, and it means my Halloween decorations are much harder to do. So our neighbor made most of his tombstones. He was he's a fireman, and they were where they were tearing apart the cooler for this frozen food place, and had this huge thick foam, and they were throwing it away, and he was able to get it and cut all these shapes out of it. So he did a great job. They're really thick. They're really nice. They hold up well. And he's the one who gave me the idea to put the red lights, the red bulbs in our lights out front. So that's what I do. I'll put them on the side of the house too. I just haven't done it yet. I'll do that either tonight or tomorrow, so that we'll have just all the outdoor lanterns or outdoor lights are red lights. And here's what it looks like when you approach from this direction. We're going to head on in. We're going to see one last look at Joe Niagara. And there's Chuck Dimmick videoing this for my sister. One last look at, I don't know what that squeaky noise is. One last look at the graveyard. One last look at the front door. Flashing lights. Julia was sad that we didn't hang anything from the trees other than that one skeleton. She likes having ghouls hanging from the trees. And I'm getting to where I don't like being up in the trees. Plus the arborist cut down one of my limbs that was a major limb for holding Bloody Mary. Don't have one that really is in the right spot anymore. So I love you, Jen. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you when I see you.